Alright, hello everyone, my name is LokaCola and welcome to another weekend at Loka's. Despite the epic music, I just wanted to get to the game already. Because I am starting quite late today, or tonight to be more precise. Reason being that there was some thunderstorm, so I was like, "Oh yeah, I ain't streaming now. I ain't playing anything. I ain't gonna sit next to. Well, I did sit next to my computer, essentially making or editing a video that I was kind of like, okay, maybe this can be a, oh, I didn't stream, so here's a video, but I don't think it's gonna take a while to render, and because of that, thunderstorm has passed, so that's all good and everything. But since it is quite late, and this is also my final weekend before going back to work, I will start on Wednesday again. So while I do have Monday and Tuesday, I do want to kind of fix my sleep schedule. So I won't be going for too long today, but I wanted to do something since I'm almost at the finish line, so to say, for daily content, and I didn't want to, slip at the end. And besides, it has been a good while since I did stream Dawnguard, and considering I'm gonna have to, it's probably something that is gonna be there throughout the fall. But I suppose that wouldn't be the worst, maybe I have the final around around Halloween or anything. Should be noted now that if you're watching only the Weekend at Loka's Dawnguard playthrough, you're probably gonna wonder, why the heck am I here now? I also don't think. Yeah, Serana got new outfit. It's the what's it called? What is it called? The leather scout armor, which she did accept, which was positive, because I was trying to get something other than the vampire armor, since that's very obvious. But also this actually looks pretty good, or actually very good. So I'm quite pleased with it. It fits with her character, and also has a hood. So yeah, it fits. But anyway, yeah. Last time on Weekend at Loka's Skyrim Dawnguard, we were not here. We were in Whiterun, and in the time since, there has been a happy hours, which didn't do anything as far as Dawnguard related. I basically just went from Whiterun to Hilgrun's tomb, cleared it out, then went down to this place, Angerwood, learned a new word of power. We went to Treva's Watch, wondering why there were people camped outside. Turned out there were bandits that had occupied, and the people outside were trying to get it back. Then we helped out the orcs at Largashbur. So we essentially did another date request, and that's where we are right now. And we're gonna get back to... Hang on, do I have stuff? No, I shouldn't have stuff to sell. I literally was already at... Well, there was that dragon we were fighting. And
You need something?
yeah,
Alright,
we
let's see what you have.
also picked up some Michelin. Yeah, we are carrying dragon bone and everything. Will there be anyone that will want to buy it though? I feel like I've kind of ransacked Riften's economy a bit, although no wait, actually I think there's let's just head back in, sell a few stuff, then we'll go back to Fort Dawnguard where we're gonna return a bunch of quests we have had in our log for quite some time. Specifically, what's this? Oh, it's the Saints thing. Windhelm Docks. Oh, that was also a thing, I think. And there was that weird thing. Yeah, we have the Dwemer exploding firebolt schematic that we need to return to Serene Gerard. We have to report back to Gunmar that we have killed the master vampire at Embershard. That's regular. Oh yeah, and of course there's the main quest, or main Dawnguard quest, where we have found the Elder Scroll hidden in Soulcairn, and now we're supposed to find the other one, which currently don't know what it is, where it is, and there is a dialogue option for that with Sarana that I haven't asked about just yet. I'm gonna save that until we reach Fort Dawnguard and have essentially picked up new posts, because that's what we're gonna.
Make love like a saber cat, or
Protect yourself right.
dust like
Buy
a giant.
armor from
Only a mere
Grelka.
20 gold coins.
Anything good?
All this could be yours.
Jewelry with legendary.
Let's see. Let's take these. These are for crafting, so you can hold on to them. See, will you sell these? Or
Greetings,
buy
honored
these, rather.
friend. See for yourself.
No, you won't buy that.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Oh yeah, there was some other miscellaneous stuff we have picked up. So we need to find a gold ore, a mammoth tusk, and 2 flawless sapphires for Madesi. We have to find these ingredients for Ingham Blackbriar. We could locate a clue about a fellow named Branchay's past, and it's immediately pointing to a location where, actually, we will actually get to there, kind of. Find 3 flawless amethysts for Talon J. So I'm gonna have to keep
Buy
those
some
in
armor
mind.
and live to tell about it. You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
You treat all your customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Why would you want to leave Skyrim? That's...
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
Oh, I can't blame you.
See for yourself.
Let's see, will you buy? Yes, you will. Although, let's check out what you have in stock. Just useless junk. Yeah, just useless junk. Is there anything else we have that might... Oh, we're carrying... Oh, hold on.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Can I interest you in some... I learned... record.
Oh, no.
I've spent years looking for what...
Oh,
everything I've got
I meant
on
to
display,
click on
really.
that. Actually, I'll have that. Oh, did I see? I have the soul gem as well. And you can have this. That might be useful at some point. Now with all these magic potions, I suppose I don't need the god-awful ones that I made myself. That can go as well. Oh, I didn't realize I was carrying poison. Don't need that. So now I should be... So yeah, now we have Volendrong, although
Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
I was a little bit hesitant about picking it up for considering the character I'm playing, but I did give out a couple of reasons. And since I've also realized that actually I probably want to pick it up because if it's gonna be there, you know, eventually there's gonna be someone that hears about.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price,
you know, hear that, oh, there's that powerful Daedric artifact. They might come their way to get to it. So, you know, and that might be, you know, bad for the orcs. People, you know, are coming there, you know, trying to steal it, or worse, trying to kill them to get it.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Oh, the Khajiit are here. Or not. Their camp is still here, so I guess they just left. If memory serves, that is gonna stay there until they set up camp at the next city. See, now I have... Oh, hold on. This is even remotely the right way. Or well, kinda, but... Some raining, or some rain. And I did consider, you know, let's put on the helmet then, but actually this would probably be more comfortable, and also a little bit of realism actually. I guess anyway. I'm assuming anyway, because the way these types of armor work. What? What's going on?
Pox on the Empire.
for the Emperor!
Oh, we got Civil War shenanigans, which Yeah, let's just leave. Because even if Ingvar has her... Where the heck did Serana go? Since I haven't picked a side, actually.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
I mean, I saw her earlier. There you are. What are you doing just standing there? I mean, because Ingvar's sympathies are definitely with the Empire. And I think I made it clear that at some point in this playthrough, and I'm talking about the general playthrough here, not necessarily what is being streamed on YouTube. But for this character, the idea is that at some point she is gonna join the Imperial side, because she will she has seen kind of the suffering that the Civil War is bringing. And in her kind of I suppose paladin, you know, taking class logic into this, you know, with her being a paladin, being, you know, a good character, you know, wants to help everyone, save as many as possible. Taking a side in the Civil War is definitely something she subscribes to, or will subscribe to rather. Which is a bit different from my first character, where I stayed neutral. What do you do? Oh, Stormcloak soldier. That explains why you're there. As opposed to the first character I played as in Skyrim, I actually ended up staying neutral the entire playthrough.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to
Because
head to
while that was a
Stormcloak wants to
more
see
of a warrior character, so it would have made sense to join the Civil War. I think in the end he kind of decided to follow the teachings and guidings of the Greybeards, and they were essentially. It has been a while, so I don't remember exactly what they will say is, but they pretty much, you know, think you should stay neutral or something like that. Well, not as in you can ask them directly. Oh, what do you think I should do with the Civil War? But that is kind of the general gist of it that I do remember, that it is supposed to be a bit more neutral. Or rather, they have a more neutral stance, which is also kind of what the companions are about. And my character ended up joining the companions as well, so it was kind of, you know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of realizing that my character took the stance of, oh, let's keep politics out of this. Which is actually not really what that character was like, but I mean, I can't deny there is a semblance there. For a similar kind of logic. Oh, that was just Fizz, although I believe that's also useful, so let's grab some of those. And yeah, this is also another reason why I wanted at least something other for Serana, so that, you know, she wouldn't immediately spook everyone, even though that's...
Look at the size of that fort. They must have room for a few more in there. Look at the size of that fort. They must have room for a few more in there.
Why can't they just let us in? We won't get in the way.
Yes? Come, I haven't got all day.
At least Barknar and I are here together.
It looks like this is as close as we're going to get being safe from the vampires.
Of course, this whole vampires thing, that's definitely number one priority. For Ingva, you know, in terms of immediate threats, because if Harkon succeeds with his plan, the civil war doesn't matter. So it kind of goes for now anyway. Dawnguard, civil war, main quest for Ingva.
Need something? I hope the vampires try to attack us here. A lot easier than hunting them down in their holes. Mm-hmm.
Especially since... what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, especially since where I'm at the main quest, Ingva has no idea that it's, you know, all... all doing the World Eater and everything. Ah, there's the guy we rescued from that place that I can't remember the name of.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me. Make it quick.
Do I know you?
Alright then.
Actually, we know where... Wait a minute. I was thinking Isram, but actually we're not looking for him right now. We're to return to Gunmar and Serene Gerard. At least one of them ought to be here. Oh yeah, there's Serene.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used to. I like what Isran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really prepared.
I'm back from Redran's retreat with the Dwemer exploding firebolt schematic.
Oh, good. I was just starting to get bored.
Apologies it took so long.
Would you look at that? An exploding crossbow bolt. This should be fun. Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
Ooh, nice.
Don't get yourself killed.
You know, I think this is the first time where I've actually played the Dawnguard DLC this way. Okay, so is it just the steel? Yeah, I mean it should be the steel bolts, really. For that, I do require some firewood, I believe. Oh, and fire salts, but I'm saving that, or saving those, so I guess we're gonna have to hold on to that. Oh, looks like we got some trolls. Armored ones too. Well, there isn't really anything I can make now, can I? Well, what gauntlets am I wearing? Because I know it's not steel plate. Okay, it's one I have enchanted already. Good. Let's see, anything I can... Well, right now I'm not really in a need of potions. So, right, where the heck is Gunmar? I bet it's one of the people sleeping. Actually, does Serene not have any other quests? I suppose maybe that's all she...
Very few people appreciate all the horrible things that can happen to you if you're not being cautious. There are at least 30 different ways of being attacked and killed in your own home at any given moment. I can certainly try.
You know, since we're all... Oh, it would be a little bit of a waste, but... Oh well. Anything I can do to help?
Ready for more? I certainly am. Be a dear and fetch me another set of Dwemer diagrams?
Sure. Swindler's Den.
Farewell.
I can't help but feel that sounds familiar. I also wouldn't be surprised if I've already been there. Okay, this is gonna take forever to find. Oh! Yeah, that's why it sounded familiar. Well, that's a little boring. What do you know about the
Not
Elder
as much
Scrolls?
as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me. It's true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them. What we do know is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma.
I do realize there is a chance I already have
It is our
asked him
sacred
about
duty
this.
to study the Elder Scrolls. We read these ancient scrolls of prophecy in order to divine the future, and we use that knowledge to aid the Emperor. Sometimes, we venture out into the world in search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold Tower. That is the very purpose that first brought me to Skyrim.
The White Gold Tower.
It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Altmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
I need the Elder Scroll that speaks of dragons. You don't happen to know anything about it?
I wish I could help. The scrolls have changed hands so many times, it's impossible to keep track. Normally, I'd send you to the Imperial City in Cyrodiil to seek answers at the Imperial Library, but that avenue no longer exists.
I was just about to say, like, why is that?
The Elder Scrolls vanished from the Imperial City around 175 of this era, and have been scattered across Tamriel by forces unknown. If you want to find the remaining scroll, you'll have to consult with someone versed in magical knowledge. Perhaps at the College of Winterhold?
Hmm. Ah, there's
Cozy
Gunnar.
little place, isn't this?
I've destroyed the master vampire at Embershard.
Excellent. That's one less beast and nest of broodlings we needn't worry about any longer.
What can I do to help?
Speak with Florentius. He has something for you.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Oh, that's convenient.
Arcade says it's good that we're here, but I don't know. Something about this place doesn't feel right. What? No. Yes. Yes, I see. All right. Right. I'll settle in, and then Arcade and I will start to put things right. Don't you worry.
Looks like you already have. Do you know anything about the old Dawnguard?
Oh, I've read a few things, heard a few more things. Arcade has told me a bit as well. The story they'd like you to believe is that they were such a noble bunch, doing the honorable thing and saving lives. Only I hear that's not quite how it happened. Secret organization, you see. No one to blame when homes are broken into, things stolen. Heard they'd go on midnight raids, pillaging and looting, and then stash the spoils somewhere, guarded by their sigil. Arcade tells me the Sunfire spell can break open those caches, but I've never found one. I think he might be lying to me.
So apparently there... Yeah, what can I do to help?
Arcade has some grave news, friend.
Uh-oh.
Your friend, kidnapped. A vicious Night Stalker rules over a group of bandits. Seeks to gain leverage over the righteous. Arcade's never clear on life and death. Is she still alive? There's always hope.
Rescue Arcadia?
Arcade's been watching over me for years. Oh, well, some things, I suppose. Remedies, cures, a poison or two.
I didn't realize she was a friend. Okay, so now of the stuff. Oh, hang on, what do you have? Stendar's Aura. In melee range. Ooh. These are very paladin spells. I'll have them.
A noble cause. Arcade likes the idea very much, so I'm happy to help.
And let's get 2 levels.
Arcade bless you, friend.
Kinda like the idea that he's actually teaching us these spells too, or like some tips or something. Stendar's Aura. Damage. Oof. I almost read that as something completely different. let's just also, where was this from Steel Halted Stream Camp? Okay, so we're basically gonna have to go to Whiterun again.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Anything I can do to help?
Speak with Florentius. He has something for you.
Ah, okay. So they'll just redirect you back and forth, essentially. What is that sound? Kinda creepy. Alright, so...
What now?
Any clues about the other Elder Scroll?
Dexian said something about that scroll. What was it? Something to do with dragons, I think. Maybe we should try asking at the College of Winterhold. Sounds like something they'd know about.
Well, 2 people just gave that. Alright, so... First up... Whiterun. Since, I mean, the immediate rescue operation, and while we're there we might as well pick up the schematics, and then well, I guess it's just off to Winterhold, although oh, it must have been to Windhelm. There is that, which I am a little bit curious about, but I'm also, you know, not high on my priority list. Besides, I'm not interested in that quest after all. Although, wasn't there... Oh yeah, recital at Windhelm Docks. There was that too. So, oh, yeah, even though it's not connected to Dawnguard, that is gonna be the next stop. Since, I mean, I'm pretty sure that happened on the previous Dawnguard stream. And even if this is called, you know, Dawnguard, it is... I still consider this to be under the Ingva's Vigil umbrella. So... You know, I might actually do a playlist specific for that, but also for like some other stuff. Like say a game journey I may have done or something like that. Maybe, like, although I don't know. On one hand it could be something, you know, if you're interested in one particular series or so, or sub-series within, say, Weekend at Loka's. And don't worry, we won't be going back to, you know, I mean, I suppose I could use fast travel, although part of me is thinking, let's get back to Riften Stables. Oh. And travel by cart, since this is after all supposed to be a semi-serious slash realistic slash role-playing playthrough. And when I do one of those, I typically don't do fast travel. And besides, we have so much coin anyway that I'm kind of like just throw as much away. So yeah, Whiterun. We'll rescue Arcadia, pick up the Dwemer schematics at Swindler's Den. Then we'll head to Windhelm, see about this, you know, judgment thing. I think I'm gonna have to
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, it's
Back
just
off
that.
before I do something.
That again. Also kind of funny that, you know, speaking about Swindler's Den, when I did that. Although that quest was not live on air, but you can see parts of it in the one Skyrim video I uploaded. Only in gaming, just Skyrim things. I suppose that kind of worked. Well, it's not really a precursor to. I mean, there's not really a story told in it anyway. I would be tempted to get a horse actually. I feel like that's something that would fit with this character.
Who's there?
Okay, my immediate reaction was that looks like
Knew I heard something.
yeah, that's not a spider. That was my first line of thinking. But those are gargoyles. Can't use my new fancy spells at you because you're not actually undead. Even if you're kicking my butt right now. Or hold on. Oh, that's a spider. There's a spider. Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, I ain't having any of that. I don't like that you bring stuff back to life, Serana. If only there was a... I mean, it is kind of part of her character, I suppose, but... There would be anything that I could do to, you know... make you stop with that. I would definitely do that. Because it's making me uncomfortable as a holy warrior, holy paladin. Oh.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Ah, yes. On the happy hour stream, we met a a beggar outside of, or what looked like a beggar outside of Shorestone. Now, I believe we actually have run into him before on a Skyrim. I think it might have been Yngva's Vigil Part 4 / Dawnguard Part 1. And this time we actually took a different dialogue option, and then he just vanished and said that we would be contacted or something. So I guess that is now Fija's letter to Yngva. And I have no clue what this is about. Alright, Yngva, I've been watching your exploits for some time. I've long known of your prowess in battle, but after seeing the cunning and the discretion you displayed in your encounter with Asadi... Who? Was that the beggar? I think you're exactly the kind of person we need right now. We are known as remnants. Some call us the eyes that watch. For decades, we have helped steer the destiny of Hammerfell. We are a mirage, a constant and formless threat to our enemies on the horizon. I, Fiji, serve as their leader. Though the Dominion withdrew from Hammerfell years ago, the Falmer continue to strike at us in secret. We received word from the city of Sentinel that one of our own, Rakid, has been taken hostage by the Falmer. They have been aided by Ismail, a powerful noble and traitor to his people. There is no doubt that they will try to extract what Rakid knows about Sentinel's defenses. We have to stop them before that happens. We've learned that Rakid may be transported across Skyrim soon. It's vital that we intercept him from the Falmer before it's too late. I need someone like you who can move freely throughout Skyrim and not arouse suspicion. Speak to me in Pure Water Run in the hills of Markov. I await your arrival. Well, I guess a slight change of plans. Oh, poor horse. Or actually... Oh no, it looked like there were arrows.
Right. Where do you want to go?
I still want to go to Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
So,
When
you know,
I'm in Whiterun, I always visit the Gildegreen.
now that I think about it, I'm not sure I really have thought about Yngva's stance when it comes to the Falmer. Although I think at most she might be neutral, but she is not a fan of them because of the whole, you know, oh, Fellows isn't a god, according to them. See, so halted stream camp is essentially north from here. You know, I suppose she didn't really care since Fallows wasn't her main divine, that was always Stendarr and still is. But now with the whole, you know, Dragonborn stuff, I think she's kind of okay. I think I need to get closer to Fallows. In a, you know, in a religious point of view. But also, regardless of her stance, someone is asking her for asking for her help, and that's, you know, oh, might as well quick save in case that. Now there's a ore vein that we could extract, actually. Okay, I have the right shout.
Where'd you come from?
So we just use Kind's Piece. Let's see, it's Corundamore.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
So yeah, and well, I suppose, you know, at the end of the day, you know, considering what is gonna happen, she will probably recognize them as some sort of, you know, threat that needs to be dealt with at some point, or at least, you know, personal space. Make sure they don't grow any stronger or anything. But you know, so she is sympathetic with Hammerfell, even though she did kill off. Back at Swinder's Den, Okay, so
I knew I
oh.
heard something.
Guess it's on. Oh, right. I'm low on bolts. I should have gotten more. Why did I not think of that? Oh well. We can make them by ourselves, we just need the firewood for that. Actually, it's not that powerful. We can deal with him. Also, I can't tell if that's how it's supposed to look, or if he has somehow been corrupted by the vampire here. Ooh. I got plenty more. Oh, I guess it dealt with the last one. Whoa. I guess that's a trap, or where they just dump the bodies. Oh, speaking of firewood, can actually get them here. So that will be convenient. Inside. There's a pressure plate. And bandits.
Where'd you
or a bandit.
That'll teach you.
Ah, there's Arcadia.
You came for me? How did you know? I thought I was going to die in here. Thank you.
Alright, let's get out of here. I'm gonna deal with this master vampire.
Did you hear something?
Did you hear something?
Oh, this is gonna be let's quick save. Let's just say I have that feeling. Oh!
God, no!
Oh boy. Yeah.
Now ain't
This is...
Hold up, what? Oh, so, of course, Serana resurrected another.
Done and done.
Alright. Well, it did look a little hairy there, but wasn't all that hard, really. Alright. That's that dealt with. We have killed the Master Vampire here and rescued Arcadia. Oh. Oh, we only needed one, so... I mean, they are kind of valuable, but... don't really need more than one. See what they...
What now? Got it.
No, I've been thinking maybe I should just, you know...
Nothing else?
Pretend that... someone, like say Serana, teaches me how to pick locks on my own. And funny I say that when there's like lock picks in here, so... I guess I can make up my mind later on. Dead mammoth. See some iron ore. Potion of strength, silver ore. Potion, oh, bunch of potions. Oh, we picked up the Nord meat, but hey! Yesterday was actually meat day. Would have liked to play Skyrim, but I wasn't able to. So let's have some meat now. Spell tome, transmute mineral ore. That is a bit more magey. But you know, then I'd say Ingvar's really supposed to be, but I mean, I'll hold on to it. And I believe it makes you can turn iron ore to silver ore, and I guess maybe silver ore to gold. I don't know exactly how it works out. It has been a while. Glass sword. Not really my style though. Oh, there's lots of iron ore here. Might as well take advantage of that. Is Flyamantia useful? I always forget. And yes, they are. Ah, Serana's mining. Although, unfortunately, that won't actually mine. Oh, right, I forgot. Let's drink a cure disease potion. So now we're rid of the Vampirinis. Good. And this should lead out to that hole in the ground. Although I'm surprised they... Ooh, ow. Oh boy. That's what I get for being greedy. Good thing it auto-saved here.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
There we go. That actually doesn't weigh that much, but what does do? Restore stamina. Alright. Ooh, ow. I am carrying quite a few bits. Oh boy. Sorry, Serana. Okay, that basically didn't help. No, we don't. Oh wait, you can't drop keys, I just remembered. Yeah, cannot drop keys, which is a bit odd. Let's see, what did you need for steel bolts? Oh, I can't make the... Oh, I guess maybe I can only make the exploding bolts at the forge in Dawnguard. That's a bit disappointing. Oh. Another coin purse. Salt pile, why not? Use that for food. Oh, speaking of which, that might actually also help with carrying capacity a little bit at least. Flute. Just a random flute. Not in even one of the Bard's college ones. Still has to be one of the weirdest inclusions in this game, you know, kind of, oh, the Bard's college, and all you get to do is essentially go dungeon delving more.
What now?
Oh, no, that's what I wanted to do. I want to mine the ore. So I can increase my... or level up my smithing. Probably more useful if I do that, Serana. What do you mean? Oh. Are you kidding me? So, funny thing now, I've been reading through one of the Front trilogies, and I hate it's the canon prequel one. You know, since there's of course the original Front trilogy, you know, with the heir to the Empire. That's now Legends. There's the canon Front trilogy. And there's a prequel Front trilogy to that. And I've been reading... I'm almost finished with the second of those books, which I believe is called... Is that the one called Greater Good? Hang on. Yeah, book 2, Greater Good. Oh, I found Flawless Sapphire. Nice. And something about, you know, the Shiz ascendancy, you know, the Shiz that Thrawn is, you know, a species of. The more, like, halfway through that first novel, I was kind of like, you know, this Shiz actually reminds me a lot of the Dunmer or the Dark Elves in Elder Scrolls. I mean, at first I suppose they, you know, seemed a little superficial, you know, oh, you know, blue skin, or kind of like dark skin. Red eyes, and so that was something I already, you know, did think of, but wasn't necessarily, you know, making that connection. But I don't know, with the whole, you know, different families, there are ruling families and all that, and you're part of a family, you know, and it's almost kind of like a clan. So it really reminds me of the Dunmer and their, you know, their different houses. So a part of me, I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if Timothy Zahn, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce his last name. I don't know if it's a coincidence or if that guy actually was somewhat inspired by the Dunmer in the Elder Scrolls. Let's see. Oh wait, there weren't any forged stuff here. Alright, let's just dump all this stuff on you.
What is it? If you think it'll help.
It will. For me anyway. Let's see. Oh, 46 iron ore. No wonder I'm over encumbered. There we go, much better. Now I can move. Or run, rather. Alright. Let's see, and yeah, that was just a grinder. Oh, I think there's actually still some sort of thunderstorm going on. Quite a ways from here though, since I'm not hearing like you know what? I don't know. I don't know, it does...
What now? I'm on it.
I'm still mixed on that whole thing. Alright, well that's halted stream camp taken care of. Now we have to get back to, where was it? Swindler's Den, so it should be that way. Also can't help but notice that there's a Nordic ruin here. I'm a little bit compelled to investigate, actually. Silent Moon's camp.
Who's there?
Ow! Well, we have been spotted by the bandits, I suppose. Might as well. Ooh, perfectly timed.
I can take you.
Oh, she went down very quick. Alright. It's cleared. Kinda useless. Also, I think I need to... I should definitely need to keep my carrying capacity in mind. I say as I pick up more salt, but as an ingredient. It's just food stuff. Oh, that was... I did that. I did that classic thing of opening an empty container. Let's check up here first. Ooh, ow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, am I running out of health potions again? It sure looks like it. Okay, let's have some of that, and I do have a few scattered, I suppose. Take a resist shock. And still don't know if that actually works with resist magic, but I suppose it doesn't hurt.
No more! I yield!
There we go. No zombies! How many times do I have to tell you that? Ooh, iron ingots. Lunar steel mace. Lunar notes on the lunar forge. I managed to get the forge itself up and running, but again I find nothing special about its workings. These weapons were clearly forged here, yet the secret of their enchantment remains elusive. All I've been able to discern so far is some connection between the weapon's power and the appearance of the moons. Lunar weapons themselves, or the weapons themselves, are crafted of what seems to be normal metal, but while the moons are high above, they gain an additional ability. It seems that once the sun has gone down, the lunar weapons take on a vampire-like ability, transferring a small amount of health from the victim to the user. So I believe... I thought it would be something that, you know, would pop up here. Or is it Misk? I guess we can't actually make lunar weapons ourselves. Glass bow of dread. That's orcish war axe of cowardice. I'm pretty sure that's a different book. Light armor forging, which we already have read, but since it's a skill book and therefore it's valuable. I mean, kind of an interesting power, but I don't know. Especially if I have to resort to, you know, steel weapons. I'm kind of beneath or above that. I mean, heck, I should be above having orcish weapon. Alright, Silent Moon's camp. It is an ancient Nordic ruin, so I actually don't remember if this has a word of power in it.
Time to end this.
There is a chance it doesn't.
Who's there?
But if it does, I feel like it would be, you know, Better safe than better, you know, better safe than sorry. Oh boy! Yikes, that's a tough guy. Let's see. Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing flashes. Oh, meant to do.
What you gonna do? Not like this.
Ooh, let's heal. Although I feel like may not matter. Okay, it did.
Done and done.
Whew. Man, I really need to upgrade my gear. Or rather find better gear at this point. And I opened the empty barrel again. Oh wow, these flashes are getting quite frequent. I do think they're a ways away since I'm not hearing any thunder. So, yeah.
What was that?
We'll continue on. We'll press on.
Where'd you come from?
Kill you!
That'll teach you.
Potato. Mash and boil them, sticking in a stew. Oh, I forgot that he was one of the tougher ones. Really wish there was a way to turn it off. Oh, actually, just take the salt. Iron door I actually can't open. Alright, let's go back and see if there's a... Well, I mean, I suppose I could try to open the lock. Maybe I have reached a point where I actually do need to start picking locks, even though I don't know, I feel like it's... I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't be a skill my character would do. But kind of feel forced to, with the way Skyrim is designed after all. So, well, guess we have to. Because Serana can't open it. Which is, you know, kind of weird when you think about it. But as, yeah, that is kind of one of the unfortunate things with how Skyrim is designed. And that there are no alternative ways of opening locked doors or chests. Besides, you know, maybe finding a key, but that is so rare. Granted, it's, you know, essentially just bonus treasure here, but I mean, I've already run into a situation where, you know, not picking open a lock has actually caused problems in terms of well, the fact that I haven't been able to progress through that quest. Granted, there are other ways for that quest, so that's kind of why I didn't really pay much mind to it. See, and I assume that the only way to open was on the inside. So yeah. Suppose I probably could have just, you know, not bother with that, considering what this dungeon amounted to. But still, it was probably inevitable, unfortunately. Also, I did learn now that you can't actually make lunar weapons, but you can disenchant them and then apply the enchantment on them instead. So it's kind of a workaround, I suppose. So, don't particularly care. But now that has been cleared out. Now to head to Swindler's Den. Oh, I thought it was a ore or something. There's mud crabs. See, that's another Nordic ruin, but if memory serves, that's tied to the companion's quest line, so we can't actually get in there. At least I don't think so. Considering it's you know, more of a major quest, I would assume it's locked. Unless you're doing that quest. Ooh. MFs. do wonder like what these are supposed to be, especially, you know, when they're erected just out in the wilderness here, completely random. Seeing some wildlife hunting in the in action. Let's just get it edging a little closer to see if I can just to see if I could see like the non-route. It's actually further away from the cave than, or from this mountain than I remembered. Oh, I was just about to say, oh, well, still no route visible, and
where'd you come from?
Here we go. Oh. Oh, that poor mud crab just got jeeted. Is this just an ebony helmet? Just randomly placed here, okay. Must be some special ebony helmet. Speaking of which, did I pick up some other ebony stuff? No, I don't think so. And now I'm over encumbered, so
oh, what is anything good?
Man, there's quite a storm. Do wonder. Oh.
Another cave. I've spent enough time underground myself, but if you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
Guess it has been repopulated.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
I'll teach you.
Well, I guess this trip won't be boring then. Even if I have already been here before.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Yeah.
Huh?
know what? I feel like I should probably have 1 and 2 switch to the shield and, like, say...
I knew I'd done something.
I was gonna put it on stone flesh, but then I realized that actually fast healing would probably be more useful in a pinch. Especially since, I mean, only time I do use the crossbow when playing a Singva is when, you know, kind of have to. And it's not something I regularly do, so...
What was that?
Who's there?
I should probably equip unrelenting force.
Done and done.
Since well, that did come very handy last time I was in Swindler's Den. Granted, that was when I had to deal with Kamautu and his Alec here. Don't think we have to worry about them this time. I'd hope, anyway. Also, just handy to, you know, immediately, you know, switch back to the shield right like that after casting stone flesh. Also, it just occurred to me, it may mostly be easier bandits here, because I was in a lower level when I entered here, so if memory serves, the way Skyrim's leveling system works, it does actually look at your level the first time you enter a dungeon, and it will essentially be set for that level for the rest of the game. Let's not deprive the skeleton of his ale. What he's reaching for. Whole bunch of gold and jewelry. Amulet of Akatosh. How dare you have an amulet of the divines while living as a bandit? Oh, here we go. Oh, I should probably, you know, not pick up so much stuff because I'm over encumbered, and then I continue to keep stuff, to pick up stuff. But I mean, I don't need to carry this. Also, I didn't have an amulet of Akatosh. Interesting. Like this, sir. That one is not worth that much. That one is worth slightly more. That's worth a bit. Yeah, there we go. We looted you. Pelts and hide, that's more useful, since I can craft that. Oh dear.
Do you need something? Anything good?
And dump on you. I'll hold. I mean, I suppose I could drop the mammoth tusk on her, but there is something that annoys me a little about that constant quest update when you drop or pick up, but I guess I just, you know, have to deal with it. Night falls on Sentinel. Trophy earned. Skill ooh, yes! And we have leveled up. Also, wasn't there someone that was like, yeah, bring one night falls on Sentinel to Rustleif. Yes, that was a long time ago. And now we have found that book.
Yes? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
No, I won't, I swear. You know, it is a little annoying to see that pop up every time, but I guess I just have to deal with it. Ah. Quest items can be removed. Then again, should mean it doesn't weigh anything. So there's always that. So yeah, this bit here is empty now. But the chest will be refilled. There we go, that's the thing we need. Glass great sword. Dwarven Hall. Hands off the Dwarven Hall until we know who wants this stuff. Word's gone out to find a buyer. Until then, anyone caught snooping around in here will get his hands cut off. Just kinda hoping for like, you know, ebony armor or something like that. Oh well. Do have an ebony helmet, at least. Can I, what, can I do it manually then? How do you get to do that? Well, it's not giving me anything, so I guess it's not working. And now we're back here. So yeah, we'll go back to where they had the cooking thing. There it is. Also short skeever hide. What does it do? Restore stamina. Anything I can make. Venison chop and mammoth steak. Let's combine that With a mammoth cheese ball and some wine. Ooh, and level up. Let's increase the magicka. Backwards power attack has a 25% to paralyze the target. Ooh, that's actually incredibly tempting, to the point where I'm actually gonna pick that right off the gate. See, I am curious. I do love ebony armor, and I'm gonna save this helmet, but it doesn't work with the steel plate armor, unfortunately. So I'll hold on to that. Ah, and here's a whole shrine dedicated to Stendar. My patron of choice. I believe I've read that. The minor knight. Let's see. I do think I will pay some respects. Could say this flawless emerald. Oh wait, let's drop the flawless actually. And anything we can anything we want to drop as kind of a tribute. I don't know, none of these really feel appropriate. There we go, some role-playing. I may have actually brought I think I may have brought this up on some previous stream, but this is actually the first character I'm playing where I'm actually, you know, dedicated to the whole religious aspect, because even when I played well, actually I suppose I did that already in Oblivion, now that I think about it. Oh, now I found the sleeping tree camp. Has this cave always been here? Because I don't recall ever going in there. Man, there's so much flashes, and they probably, considering it is night, they probably, you know, the light of it probably travels a lot further than they...
Where'd you come from?
Than they do normally. Oh! Mammoth is fighting something. Oh, looks like some saber-toothed tigers. Decided to team up and see if they could get the mammoth. Almost called it elephant. When I was a kid, elephants was actually my favorite animal. I still think they're really cool. And I do still love them, even though I have since become a bit of a shark person. Maybe more infamously. But elephants I do still hold very high. Okay, that one I could hear actually. And it was quite powerful. Or with the light. I'm actually
Where'd you come from?
Boom.
Done and done.
Not gonna lie, that has me slightly nervous. Because it wasn't that far away too. Oh.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, another flash, but this time I couldn't hear. Oh, hang on, that was the right. Oh, wrong shout, of course. Ah, what's going on? Yeah, I think this is gonna cause some more trouble now.
Purify the world for Mirak's return. Help me. You won't win.
Okay, now I can actually hear some thunder. I'm also hearing rain. It might... So I'm a little less concerned about thunder. again, there's a whole storm coming out, so. Alright, I'm gonna get to Whiterun and call it a day then. Because next stop is Markov. Which has nothing to do with Dawnguard. So I've actually been ever since that came up, because I feel like from a role-playing and kind of a logical sense, that's where I'd go next.
I'd be a lot warmer.
But I'm also thinking in terms of like, well, what does that have to do with Dawnguard? So next time I stream Skyrim, it's not gonna be Dawnguard. It's actually gonna be I guess Ingvar's Vigil visiting Markarth. Or you know, Fear and Loathing in Markarth, because, well, for one, going there doesn't have anything to do with Dawnguard, but also I have not been to Markarth with this character, and I do know what's gonna end up happening, and yeah, that's honestly an entire stream of itself, but it would have nothing to do with Dawnguard. So because of that, I am making an executive.
If I cannot serve you, I am sure that one of my other traders can do so.
I've heard you've been running into trouble along the road.
It is all in this note.
Which did run into some of the things you apparently have trouble with. Okay, I'm actually getting quite concerned seeing thunder. And everything. I know I can use the also the reason why I'm kind of, you know, oh, maybe I should stop now is I'm actually sitting between two windows. And that's maybe not the best out of a safety reason. Might be able to disenchant that actually. Can't remember if I have. Oh, those are the same, but this one is more valuable, so I'll sell it then. Although actually the fact, maybe I should have saved the more valuable one, because that might give more experience. Oh Jesus, it's quite... when did I pick up this? Don't know, don't
May
remember.
your road lead you
Don't
to
Actually, I'm just gonna move a little bit, so I'm a little bit away from... Well, this is kind of a backward since we've already discovered their bandit camp. Along the route from Whiterun to Markov, guards travel with Resand, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with such as this. Granted, I don't think the storm is actually close since I'm seeing flashes, but I don't hear any thunder, so I suppose that's a good sign. But still. Yes, but they're ill-equipped to deal with one such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Resad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshim Pass. Each time they set upon us they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Resad to go on his way. Resad has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Resad has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Casta. Now that's new. This one would pay handsomely to any who would help. Resad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests.
Science.
Okay, so there are actually multiple.
This one needs something?
I guess I maybe have to deal with all of them before. For defeating this new. Yeah, it's a little bit backwards. Anyway, thunderstorm or not, next path in terms of Skyrim, you know, doesn't have anything to do with Dawnguard anyway, so I'm gonna call this a day. Especially since, you know, as I said, a shorter one. And while we didn't progress the main quest, we did do some side stuff, and we are one little bit step closer to finishing Dawnguard regardless. So, yeah, that will be all for today. I might be back tomorrow, or my plan is to be back tomorrow with a Cold War stream for happy hours. That will also be the last happy hour in the foreseeable future, because as I've already said, Wednesday I go back to work, so at that point streams are primarily going to be week in a Locas, but you know. Oh, that was a big lightning. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this as brief as possible. Yeah. Cold War tomorrow, and I'll see. Next week might be the last kind of daily content summer of gaming stuff. We'll just have to see. I am, as I said, I am rendering a video right now, and I was kind of thinking that I could be a backup for today, but considering it's still not finished. I think that may be a Tuesday video, because I do have a video planned for Wednesday. Then after that, I actually have no clue. So we'll see if I can do one final week of daily content. But yeah, don't know what I'll do next time for Week in a Locus. There are some things I do need to get around to, like say Season 5 of Modern Warfare 2, the final playlist for Vanguard, and of course more Skyrim. And next Skyrim stream will be, you know, not a Dawnguard stream, because of the fact that I'm going to Markarth and do a... And I am gonna have to end up doing a bunch of stuff there. there because I haven't been there before. So I mean, I suppose I could do that off stream, but if not, honestly, I would probably play something else because I have so many games I'm dealing with. So, and besides, Ingvar has kind of become my Skyrim YouTube character in a sense. So yeah, next Skyrim stream, hopefully there will be one next week as well, because I do want to have these fairly regular. But it won't be Dawnguard, of course, so that is gonna have to wait a little while. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this stream. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. You can also follow me on Twitter at LokaCola. A link is in the description down below. And until next time,
goods and wares of all kinds. How can I assist? May your road lead you to warm sands.
Precisely. Thank you, Rizad. And with that, goodbye.